Hi guys, happy Thursday. Ugh, the weekend's coming, but it's closer to Halloween, so that's good. Alright, so we're gonna finish, well, we're not gonna finish, but we're gonna go back into the Children of Cain, and it just keeps getting better and better. So, where did I leave off? John Jones. God, that reminds me of Jim Jones. I don't like that, but whatever, so, here we go. Alright, this is sad. So, I thought the last one was really sad, where Robert, he took his own life. But so, right now, John Jones claimed that Cochrane firmly believed that the old concept of the tradition being separated into male and female mysteries should be revived. So the reasoning behind this was the still inherent mystery in the sexual differences between men and women, and how these needed to be understood in our modern age. Okay, kinda maybe. So the symbols of the female mysteries in the clan were a ring, a glove, a vase, a vessel or a flask, a besom, 3 nails, sometimes made into a ring, that'd be kinda neat, a spinner's distaff, and red and white cords. So the flask was the vessel that carried the sacred potions that induced dreams and visions. Cochrane said that it should contain special witch's brew, made from belladonna, datura, and fly agaric. Don't anybody ever try that. Never. You will, no, just don't. So the glove represented the pentagram, or the 5-pointed star, an important symbol for understanding the ritual structure and the mythos of the clan, and the distaff represented the witch goddess as the personification of destiny and the power of fate that controls both humans and gods. Yeah, don't ever try anything that you read in these old grimoires. Don't ever make up these concoctions. Do it naturally. That's all I can say, is don't ever. So, now, connected to these male and female mysteries were a set of major rituals that were performed throughout the Wheel of the Year, although they were not specifically linked to the seasons. So that really makes it what traditional witchcraft is. It's totally different from Wicca, because Wicca reveres the seasons, and it's all about fertility and, blah blah blah. So, now they were the cave and the cauldron, the chapel of the grave, also known as the rose beyond the grave, so the stone style and the ritual of the castle. Now, although it has been claimed that Cochrane invented these rituals along with the rest of his tradition, the late John Jones told this writer that a version of one of these rituals, the rose beyond the grave, was known in practice by another traditional coven he knew in Oxfordshire that had been founded in the 1940s. So he had come across it when he met up after many years with an old school friend who is coincidentally a member of it. So when Jones wrote both his sacred masks, sacred dance, he wrote Sacred Masks and Sacred Dance. He included in it some of the shamanic style masking rites practiced by this old coven, which would be shape-shifting or skin-turning. So we've already covered that, but this is just a totally different perspective. So the symbolism of the cave and cauldron rite was based on the synthesis of Celtic and Anglo-Saxon and Norse mythology. So this was one of the hallmarks of Robert Cochrane's tradition, and one that has been criticized for its eclectic nature. Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. In the Rose Beyond the Grave rite was an attempt to penetrate the mysteries of the afterlife. It was Cochrane's belief, allegedly passed down through his family, that during their incarnation here, the witch creates her own version of the world beyond death. That is kind of what I think too, that we create our own version of where we're going to go. So say like we think that we're going to go to this hellacious dimension, of course you're going to go straight to your hell dimension. If you think that you're going to go to some heavenly dimension with all your relatives and everything, I kind of think that's true too. So that's where I came from. If you look back in all my old videos, that is how I literally, even before I knew of Robert Cochrane, believed. I have kind of believed that. So now after they die, they go to a place formed by the collective belief and faith of the ancestors of their clan. That makes sense to me. That really does, because you do create your own heaven. We create our own heaven and hells. So that, really does fit. So they cross over a moat to an island where stands a Ser Sidi, or the four-square castle of the Rose, the underworld, home of the goddess. The ritual of the stone stile deals with the important, if not essential, relationship in traditional witchcraft between the practitioner, the land, its spirits, and the people who live on it. That's beautiful. So yeah, that is what traditional witchcraft is about. The land, being connected to the land, being connected to, yes, your inner self. The mysteries, the death mysteries, all of the mysteries. So this is reflected in other traditions of the old craft by the myth of the first magician Cain as the exiled wanderer. So its practice was connected with the spiritual or psychic. What did I even write there? Waymarkers in the sacred landscape, so ley lines. Alright, now in the material world and in the mirrored shadowland of the spirits, these appear as prehistoric trackways, hilltops, streams, and rivers, crossroads, and ancient sites of the elder worship. So I like that. I really like that. I like that concept that he came up with that. I do think it's probably a more modern. I'm not sure. I have not really researched it because that's just what I believe, though, about the afterlife. You go where you think you're going to go. I'm not 100% sure. But, I mean, yeah, something to really think about. I mean, because the parallel universes, dimensions, alternate realities, there's so much. I mean, so freaking much. So, now when the rite of the stone stile was performed in the old days, several circles were used. The assembled witches danced their way through the trees and past the enthroned devil, or horned god, or his male representative. Finally, the ritual of the castle was about the four-square castle of the winds, with its four elemental gates. So in Cochrane's tradition, as in others belonging to or based on the old craft, okay, so it was based on the old craft, so I mean, I give him that. Teaching was done through poetic influence, dreams, visions, and symbolic imagery. In a sense, the initiate acts as his or her own teacher. In this way, they receive omens, signs, and messages from spirit through the medium of the natural world and the elements. Which, that's, yeah, I mean, the sacred landscape, that's what that's about. So that's pretty amazing. So the most important of these elemental forces are the winds that blow from the four quarters, the castles bringing news, inspiration, and information. If the witch works with the trees of the forest, they can also grant the gift of power and the waters after, or offer patience and omniscience, what is that, omniscience? Omniscience, I think. I am bad with that word. So during rituals and workings, the Covine wore black hooded robes, and this is why Doreen Valiente described the clan as a robed coven. So it just gets even better, so I'm going to leave off there. I love that. So the circle, I have got to write all this down or I'll forget it. I really do like that. I really like that. But yeah, I don't know about this whole Doreen person. I don't know if that's the one that had turned her back on witchcraft recently. Kind of sounds like it. I don't know. Doreen Valentine. So the circle was cast. Alright. Really getting hard to write with a ballpoint pen on a napkin, but that's alright. So, alright, we will leave off there and we'll finish that tomorrow. So, but yeah, it's just really interesting, really interesting stuff about Cochrane. I feel bad for him, kinda, in a way. But alright, let's do some coffee talk real quick and see where we're at, what's going on. So yeah, very interesting perspectives, especially with Cochrane. I do like his way. I like his dedication. That's what I like. I like his dedication to his, what he formed, what he created. And it does kind of seem like, as you go further into the book of the Children of Cain, that it is based more on old craft. Okay. Where did I go? How do I get to there we go. readings are coming, Ouija sessions are coming. The medicine that they put me on for my hands for rheumatoid arthritis is really working well. I just have got to get my body back to feeling, I mean, I still feel kind of funny. Not a bad funny, but I mean, I just don't feel like myself. So that's why I'm not doing 2 Ouija sessions right now. It just, I don't want them to end up, I don't want anything to interfere. I don't want any interference whatsoever with my, where's my comments? With my spirit communications. And especially what is going on with, yeah. Alright, okay, so here's somebody that thinks they know it all. I don't even know how to say your name. What? Alice in Chains? I love how you spelled your Alice in Chains. Hi. There. I'm not into Jesus and evil butter knives. I love you. You're funny. I just got my own shungite and started my water. I noticed you didn't rinse yours and pat it dry. That's what I did. They looked totally different. I used 28 grams to 16 ounces of water. The sun charges your shungite. Yes, I know. I put mine in the sun all the time. You should also replace it every year or so. Beautiful. You're beautiful, by the way. Thank you. You assured you about sending a bag of shungite to Africa. It's brilliant. Perfect. Have a good day. And thank you for your time. Aww. Aw, thank you. That is the sweetest comment. I would love to, I mean, I know that they have, like, systems built and stuff for like, water purification in all these other countries, like, third world countries, and, you know, like, Haiti, and, you know, the Dominican Republic. But I think, you know, if, like, we, like, the Shungite store, Shungit, no E in there, -store.com. That is, I kind of work with them. They send me stuff, I promote it, and I try to sell it, which I'm really bad at. But it's actually really good stuff. It was really good. And if, like, you know, say, like, a family could have, like, the bag that you get, you know, it's like a paper bag, it's about this big, and it's a pound. You get a pound with the rocks. I think that would be perfect for, like, to send to Africa or Haiti, for people that can't go to or walk, if they can't walk, or if something's wrong with them and they're disabled and they can't get to the nearest place that has, you know, a water filtration system. I think that would be so amazing to have just a bunch of people. I don't care who you are. If you use shungite to, you know, purify your water and cleanse your body, I think, you know, if we all got together and sent at least, you know, even a small bag of shungite to Africa, to one of these charities or something, to get in contact with them first and then discuss that and see, you know, if it's actually going to get to those children. But I mean, my focus would be more on the children that need the filtered water so that they can go to school and they can concentrate better and they can feel good. Sorry, that's my, I don't like to see kids, you know. Nobody does. Nobody likes to see kids, you know, not go without. I don't like that. That's so sad. I love that comment. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, Victoria Hades. Hello. Shout out. Sun. It's coming. It is coming. I promise you. Cindy Miller. Hi, you. How are you? Alright. Tango Mango. Teresa Walker. Hi, my love. How are you? Mimi A. Hi. I love you. Thank you. Lisa Oaks. Shout out. Medina Ray. Hello. World's tallest drummer. I'm still wondering how tall you are. Are you like 7 foot tall? That's scary, but impressive. My Shara Harris. I love you, my love. Hello from India. Hi. How are you? Skyly Sullivan. Hi, my love. How are you? Who else? Gustavo. Hi, my brother. Candles are still going. Lady Witch. Hello. Stanley Berg. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Lindsay Marie. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bubba Timko. Shout out. Shout out, shout out. Hope you guys are good. Alright, well. This is weird. There's comments that I can't even get to. There's too many. So. Alright, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great, a great Thursday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Samhain is coming up, thank God. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. So, all my love, all the way from Venus, all the way back down. Everybody have a good day, and I love you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow.